Hey guys, hello everybody. Hey, I said what I said. All ideas expressed are alleged in each individual's opinion. Remember to guard your privacy, abide by the YouTube guideline. Hey, boss mom. Where's everybody at? Let me tell y'all what's going on. I was stuck in traffic for hours. But then I said, you know what? I promised y'all I was going to come on. Hey, CJ. I told you I was going to come on. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Because look at this, y'all. Look at my head. Look at my head, y'all. Look. I told you I was going to come on. Hey, Kiki, you've been waiting. I saw your message. Kiki, let me tell you something. I was stuck in that traffic. Thank you, Jesus. I made it home. Hallelujah. I was in that traffic forever and ever and ever and ever. But hey, today's Boosie's birthday, right? And I got the it's funny, it's his birthday, and the court reporter sent me my transcript today. I requested the transcript like a month ago, back in October, right after the hearing, and they just sent it to me. Look, y'all, they trying to give the boy more on charges. I just read it. They're trying to give Boosie more charges. Can y'all believe that? They're trying to give Boosie more charges. And we're going to read about it, y'all. We're going to read about it. Hold on, let's go read about it. Hey, Lady D. Hey, Kiki, Yolanda, CJ, Mom, the boss. Okay. Nobody's coming in my chat tonight. Y'all was in the chat earlier trying to be nosy, and now all of a sudden nobody want to come in the chat. You see how y'all do me? You see how y'all do me? There it is, right here, y'all. Bam. Let's make this bigger. This is the transcript from the October 13th, that Friday, when Boosie went up there. Yeah, they're trying to give Boosie more time, Laquita. They trying to give Boosie more time, y'all. Hey, Danny. They trying to give Boosie more charges. Okay, remember, the state originally had it when Boosie was riding, doing a music video, right? And so they saw on another person's live that he had a gun, right? So they stopped him, did a traffic stop, stopped him, and they charged him with a felon in possession of a firearm, right? The state decided they were going to drop the charges. Then guess what? The feds pick it up. And so they didn't want to give him bond at first. They gave him bond. All of this happened back in June. Y'all, if y'all look at my old live, you will see the stuff about Boosie, right? So October 13th, he went for a status hearing. Also for the jury trial setting motion or whatever. And they had a hearing. We sent Dom to do the work. Dom missed out. Well, he didn't miss out. He missed Boosie. We missed Boosie. So, but turns out I got the transcript. So we're gonna read the transcript. We're gonna read this transcript. Okay. Good evening, Cappuccino. Okay, y'all. Let's read the transcript on this. All right, let's go. Let's go, people. United States of America plaintiff versus Torrance Ivy Hatch defendant. Number 23-CR-1201-CAB. CAB is what is the initials for the judge. If you ever see any kind of initial, 3 initial in the back, that's the judge that's handling that case. It's using their first name, middle name, and last name. Friday, October 13th, 2023. Motion hearing and / trial setting. Okay, this is the reporter's transcript of the proceeding. Okay, this is what I had to pay for. It gives you the address, the plaintiff address, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, all right, let me see if you guys, what y'all saying in the chat. Okay, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. You're welcome, CJ. Okay. I know if I was talking about Nestor, it'd be 1,000 of y'all in here. But since I'm talking about Boosie, y'all so messy. Y'all just want to hear messy stuff, right? But let's read Torrance Hatch. That's AKA Boosie. Boosie bad beep. We don't want to curse. All right, yeah, let's do it. Let me tell you what I do. When I read these transcripts, I do different voices so y'all can hear distinctive difference, okay? So I'm going to be the judge, which is I'm going to be the clerk. I'm going to be Mr. Wheat. I'm going to be Miss Blanco, and I'm going to be the judge, okay? And I'm going to be defendant. So if you guys hear all these different dialect, it's me being different people, okay? Yeah, it's very serious, CJ. It's very serious. But folks don't want to hear. We're not. No, but I said, look at the numbers we got here. We got 52 people in here, right? Now, let me be up here talk about Nesto and all the craziness and phone calls and all that. And there'll be a whole bunch of folks up in this chat. You see how many people was in this chat the other day? Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all like messiness. All right, let's go. Friday, October 13th, 2023 at 11:39 a.m. Calling at this time, matter number 11023-CR-1201 CAB, United States of America versus Torrance Ivy Hash on calendar for motion hearing and trial setting. Michael Wheats for the United States, Your Honor. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Megan Blanco and Damian Alamari, on behalf of Mr. Hatch, who is present on the bond in between the two of us. Good afternoon, Mr. Hatch. Good afternoon, Your Honor. We got to sound like Boosie. Come on, we got to sound like Boosie. Afternoon, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Okay. You can have a seat. You don't have to stand there. You can have a seat with one of your counsel. All right? A very interesting motion in this case regarding production of any material between the United States Attorney's Office and the San Diego County District Attorney's Office, including the decision to transfer this case from prosecution to the federal office when it was on the doorstep of being resolved with the states. Mr. Wheats responds Mr. Wheats responds on behalf of the government. Was you're not entitled to all of this? Yeah, sometimes these people, I don't understand how they talk. Of this counsel? Okay. Here goes Miss Blanco. I will let Mr. Amario answer the substance of that. Since he wrote the motion, I would say for the record, though, that the parties have conferred in the hallway before we came in, and we are going to be asking for additional continuance. At some point during this hearing, if Your Honor would like to resolve this motion now, we can, but it may make sense to put it or set it for another hearing down the road. Reason being is my understanding that the U.S. Attorney's Office has conveyed a grand jury investigation charges unrelated I don't know if unrelated is the correct term, but charges that are different from what Mr. Hatch is currently charged with because of E, 6E limitation. The U.S. Attorney's Office is not in a position to disclose to us what they are looking at. And I certainly understand their position, but it puts us in a relatively tough situation now. If it's an investigation that relates to any way to the current charges, I think it makes sense to put off litigation issues substantively, including, unfortunately, discovery issues until we know what those charges are and how they relate, because I think it may change our posture on this case. I was optimistic until recently, but resolving this matter pursuant to a conditional plea, where we could carve out the brewing issue and have Mr. Hatch enter a plea with the standard language that he would not be further prosecuted for conduct related to the offense that currently charged. It's my understanding it's not of the government's belief that we can do that anymore. And I don't know if that relates to grand jury or not. Well, too bad, because there's where I was thinking that where this was going to go. That was our hope. I informed Mr. Wheat that we are open to to pre-indictment discussion to try to resolve if there are any other charges that the government anticipate bringing. We would join a 6E motion. I don't think one is necessary. I've resolved multiple cases for years pre-indictment where a grand jury is conveyed. That is not something that's unusual. So that is a long way from saying I think it makes sense. But this motion over, we have discussed coming back sometime in December, and at that point, I think the government will have a better understanding of what's going on with the grand jury.
All right, Mr. Wheat, Your Honor, I have no opposition to the defense request to get a continuance to prepare.
How does December 15th sound, counsel? I don't know what grand jury schedule looks like in terms of any additional charges that might be considered.
The 15th is acceptable to the United States.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Does that work, Mr. Hatch?
It does, Your Honor.
All right. Then I will continue this motion hearing on December 15th. Then at that time, if any additional issue needs to be addressed, I would like them. If there's a motion regarding them, then they'll be filed by the first, so I can get an opposition in response by the 8th, and either direction to be able to consider them on the 15th. Just as a little sort of, maybe not a tentative, but a precursor. I have to say, I don't quite understand the argument that somehow this discovery over these communication would indicate that there was a shabby or poor investigation. This seems pretty straightforward to me. I mean, it didn't really involve a whole lot of investigation. Someone observed something on Instagram, which you call spying, but honestly, it's just a public website. It was observed and it led to the, interception of Mr. Hatch, and a gun was found in the car. Hmm. Whether or not the government can prove, ultimately, that is what a gun he was in possession of. Understanding that the legal definition of possession doesn't mean it has to be on his, but that it was accessible to him for his use. I don't think there was a question that he had a felony conviction. That's not a whole lot more to this case. There's not a whole lot more to this case. So I don't quite understand why discussion between the state and the feds regarding that had anything to do with investigation or the credibility of people. However, you're at least initial proffer regarding this and being vindictive is interesting. So I would contemplate asking the government to provide any records of communication that were entered between the DA and the U.S. Attorney's Office to the court in camera for me to review. If this motion proceeds to determine whether or not there was an inappropriate communication, now I'm going to guess that nobody put that in writing. And if they did, well, people do put stupid things in writing. But there may be nothing there. If there's something that would be relevant to your argument, that is vindictive prosecution, and it was transferred to the federal court because the DA felt the state judge was being too lenient and wanted more aggravated, penalty here. You know, I don't know whether that raises to the level of vindictiveness, but I think it would be relevant to be able to bring that as a motion. Right now, I think there's enough circumstantial evidence there to suggest that maybe something worth looking at. And so, Mr. Wheat, if you voluntarily want to provide that to me in the interim between now and December 15th, the court will look at any communication of record between the DA and whoever the U.S. Attorney office they were communicating with to get the case transferred here. If there is nothing, you can report back to me that there weren't any written communication. Mr. Wee said, okay, I can tell you right now, my belief is that there is no written or oral communication with the district attorney's office. All right. I would appreciate it if you would confirm that. I will double check. If there is, I will provide them an ex parte. And if they're confirmed that there isn't any, I will do an ex parte letter to that effect. All right. And then we will pick up on the 15th. What time, Your Honor? 11. Perfect, Your Honor. Thank you very much. At the end of the calendar? Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for making the trip, Mr. Hatch. Proceeding adjourned at 11:47. All right, guys, that was it. Why y'all laughing at me? Don't be laughing at me. CJ, leave me alone. CJ, I have to do the different voices so y'all can know who is talking. All right. I had to do the different voices so you know who is the attorney, who is Mr. Weed, And who is the clerk? I had to do different voices. Well, so we know the judge want them to give any kind of communication. You heard, I was trying to do Boosie. Your Honor. Good afternoon. Good morning, Your Honor. Y'all know how Boosie talk. Happy birthday, Boosie. Y'all, we only got all ideas expressed alleged in this. Okay, why am I reading your thing again? So that was Boosie's update. Ghetto professional. Good job. Y'all, I listen. If y'all don't stop bothering me. Look, I had more folks when I was talking to that man in the street than I had for doing Boosie's thing. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy. Did he do anything for his birthday, y'all? Did Boosie do anything? Did he go live? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Yo, my eyes are so jacked up. I can't even see this. I gotta go put stuff way back here for me to see. He should be in the closet praying. Yeah. Thanks for the update, man. Just have a feeling they're gonna bring some serious charges against him. I hope not. What's going on with his boy case? His security, Billy Johnson. I don't know. I heard about his case. I don't know. Hey guys, I do got some footage. I did my own footage for YSL. Did my own footage today. Y'all want to see some footage? Y'all want to see some footage? Hold on. Let me see some footage. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Hold on a second. How is your sugar bread? I don't have high blood pressure. Oh no. Don't wish that on me. No high blood pressure over here. No. Blood pressure is not high at all. No high blood pressure over here. We don't do the high blood pressure. No way, Jose. No high blood pressure on this side of town. Nope. I got blood pressure like a teenager.
Sugar can affect your vision. Yeah, you're right. Cause look, a few years ago, I ain't have to wear glasses. Nowadays, I'll be like, why my eyes so vision jacked up? But yeah, blood pressure do. I mean, diabetes do mess up with your eye. They do. No, that's right. In the name of Jesus, hallelujah. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy, y'all. But I'm about to go to bed in a minute. Guess what, y'all? We're gonna have a special guest tomorrow. The special guest is gonna do the what's the name with me. Can I ask y'all a question? Why y'all like this whole Nesto stuff? Why y'all be a whole bunch of y'all in chats for Nesto? What's up? I'm trying to be like Sonia now, trying to figure out what's up with y'all. Listening to these calls and stuff. What's wrong with y'all? What's the matter with y'all? Is this my own experience that you're supposed to check when you're diabetic? Oh, we don't know what the new charges are. They're looking for extra charges. We don't know what it is. We're nosy. No, y'all too freaking nosy. Y'all, I'm sleepy. Y'all too freaking nosy. You know that, right? Y'all don't want nobody in y'all business like that. I'm gonna be like Nesto now. I'm gonna be just like him. I'm gonna say, y'all all in this business. He's like, why do you want to? Y'all heard him yesterday, right? Because Nesto is interesting. He has a lot going on because Nesto stuff is real life movie playing out. Because I can't believe that at that age is acting and doing things that they're doing. But y'all, listen. Why I like somebody's misery? Listen, I got a question to ask you. Why do you guys like listening to somebody's misery? Kim, answer the question. Tracy says she's bored. Nesto case is more like a train wreck. Hey, Koopy. Look, y'all are so mean. Why do y'all just like that poor man, y'all? That's why he wear a mask and try to hide his face. Because y'all just so mean. Y'all mean to that man. You know that. Y'all mean. He got y'all yesterday. He was like, when I was listening to the look, okay, I'm as guilty as y'all. But listen, let me tell you why I'm guilty. I'm guilty because y'all forced me to come, because y'all won't come in my chat if I'm talking about stuff that's good, right? Y'all want to talk about stuff. See, y'all forced my hand to start listening to that stuff and being nosy like y'all. Y'all forced me to do this. I try to do things like prayer, affirmation, but y'all don't want to come to my channel when I do affirmation and prayer and stuff like that. But when I talk about Nesto, y'all all run up in here. You know what? I'm not going to hell with y'all. No. I'm not doing that. Y'all not gonna get me to go to hell with y'all. Nope. He wasn't hiding his face while he was out there scheming. I have no clue who Nesto is. Okay, thank you, Danny. Danny said no clue who Nesto is. Thank you, Danny. He's mean. He's the mean one who looked like he did Shirley. Well, he should not be doing crimes alleged. But look, y'all. Pam said, really? Really? Pam, come on now. I sat here and went and ordered the transcript to read to you guys the update of no, Pam. No. Let's tell the truth here. Well, I come for a period just to support. And you, Miss Sylvia, don't matter who case it is. LOL. Nosy is nosy. But I comment on your posts all over you do. Yes, you do. Okay. I'll join your affirmation vlog. Just keep Shirley and that's you know what? God do not like us. Hey, Mel said I listen to his business because I live a nosy life. I viciously through you.
I like prayer too. But look, Mel. Look, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Look at the chat. Look at the numbers in the chat. Look at the numbers in the chat. No, look at the numbers in the chat. Look, the numbers. Look, numbers 63. 63 people in there. Because I'm not talking about Nestor. But let me put a title Nestor in here. A whole bunch of cockroaches start running in here. Yes, a whole bunch of cockroaches start running in. The number is low. Yes, the number is very low. Let me put Nesto net title in this thing. It'd be like pew, pew, and phone calls. Phone calls don't ever get nothing less than 1,000 folks in the chat. Cause y'all folks are nosy and y'all terrible. Y'all some terrible. Y'all need to repent. Repent. I'm actually less nosy today because I was gonna do some searching to see if Sonia had any charges in her history. Y'all better leave that woman alone. If y'all know what I know, y'all better leave Sonia alone, y'all. Y'all better leave that lady alone. Y'all don't know who she is, remember? Y'all leave that lady alone. She probably searching. She probably looking at your name right now and doing a doxing on y'all behind. Y'all better leave her alone. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. You should. Sonia gonna get y'all, but she gonna get all of y'all. You see how she calling people name out? She gonna get y'all, but Sonia in these bushes watching y'all too. She's gonna get every single last one of y'all. She's writing names. She's making a list. She's checking it twice. She gonna see who's naughty and who's nice. She come and get y'all. She gonna climb down that chimney of your house. Sonia gonna be getting y'all. And she said, just Pam. Mel, you're so mean. Oh, God. Mel, stop it. Y'all. Oh, my God. I'm trying to get enough water down my system today. You too, being a camera lady. Look, she gonna get y'all. I'm gonna tell her, y'all made me get the camera. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. It's your fault. Y'all did it. You guys did it. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to get some scripture reading. Drop the link for Sonia. I'm trying to do some scripture. Sonia, hey Sonia, listen. I tried to do what is right, Sonia. These people in this chat, you see these people in this chat right here. Look, these people right here in this chat are doing it. These folks right here. Levette. Yeah, you're on live. See? Y'all did it. These people right here. Don't come after me. Says nobody's scared of that. I'm gonna put it up. I'm not gonna read what you said, Kiki. I'm gonna put it up. I'm putting all the culprits right here up. I'm putting up. Y'all, don't y'all. I told you I tell everything. Didn't I tell y'all? I tell. I'm not being part of y'all stuff. Who's LSA? Delete those posts. Who's LA? Who's that? Oh. See, look at this. Look at this. Look. West Coast all day says you don't care. There's better than lipstick. Y'all with these y'all with these. Y'all, you guys know, okay? I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. I am square. I am square. Okay, when y'all do all these letters and all these things, acronyms, and I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. Look at that. Look at that. How do you join? Join what? What do you want to join? Livette, what do you want to join? You want to join the, you want to come up here? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me put the link up so you can come up here. Oh, is she trying to join the membership? Or are you trying to come up in the chat? If you're trying to come in the chat, that's the link. If you're trying to do a membership, just come on in. Me too, Sylvia. What is that? What is what? You guys, I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. For channel membership, go to YouTube site or app, search Infamous Sylvia, click or tap join, follow the prompt, and enter your payment information. Infamous family appreciates you. Yes. LOL, you a snitch. Yes, I am. Kiki, yes, I am. Told you I don't do no crime around me because I'm going to tell. We good. We still not scared of it. See, when you start putting stuff like that, I don't read the whole thing. I just put it up so they could see it. She's on her cell phone and the TV. She's on her cell phone and the TV. You want to become a member? Kiki, I'm with you when you... Look, Tracy, listen, my name is Sylvia, and I'm a tattletale. My name is Sylvia, and I'm a tattletale. Sylvia, you be a crucial part of Ernesto movie. I don't even want to be in the movie. Nope. Don't be trying to put me in this stuff with y'all. No. I'm not trying to be in that stuff with y'all. Tracy, high five. How do you do? How do you do what? You trying to come up here or you trying to do membership? Which one are you trying to do? Which one are you trying to do? You want to hit, okay, if you want to hit this, take your phone and click that if you want to come up here. If you want to do membership, read the message that I think Steph was putting up. Can you tell Sonia where her and Shirley was listening? Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You guys, okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about it because maybe she may not be in this chat tonight. But no, we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Membership is not easy, but the best on computer. But best on computer. Okay, this is how you do it. Oh, you want to do both? Oh, you want to come into the chat? Okay, just click this. Click that with your phone, and then you can come up here. And you want to do both. She said, let's talk. Oh, man, you teasing y'all about what? Moan, what am I teasing y'all about? What am I teasing? Tell us what? The exclusive? Exclusive to what? Did I say exclusive to anything? No, let's talk. Talk about what? Okay, there she go. There she come with her echoing self. She come in the echo.
I do not have an echo today, Sylvia.
No, you don't.
And you know why?
Why? You got a headphone on?
Yeah, I bought me some headphones, what you call it? The Bluetooth things.
Oh.
The bird.
Guess give a hand. No echo for her. Woo!
Woohoo! I finally got in.
She said, what were you about to say when you stopped? What was I about to say when I stopped? You said you were going to tell us something, then you changed your mind. What was I about to tell y'all?
You said that we were going to talk about Nesto, and then you say, no, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll talk about Nesto tomorrow. Can we get Sonia in the front of the congregation? No, listen, guys. The reason why I don't want, because the title doesn't say Nesto, so I don't want us to waste our breath talking about the dude, and we don't have it in the title. Yeah, tomorrow I'm getting Ronald to talk about Nesto.
Well, I want to know why they want to.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me when I said what I said?
I'm finna ask about Boosie.
No, did you hear what I said? I'm getting Ronald to talk about Nesto tomorrow.
Ronald? Who is Ronald?
My husband.
Oh, he know Nesto?
No, he don't know nothing Nesto, because I want him to get into the conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, that's between y'all.
I'm just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Why are they trying to do something else to Boosie? I thought he was already done recording stuff.
No, he's not done with that yet. Oh, there goes CJ. CJ.
Hey.
What's going on, CJ?
Let me mute my YouTube.
You good? Oh Lord, there she go with the noise in the background. What's going on, CJ?
Let me mute my YouTube.
You good? Oh Lord, there she go with the noise in the background.
No, I'm solid now. No, I'm solid now.
She ain't solid, y'all, because it's still playing in the background. She ain't solid. She ain't solid, y'all. Playing in the background. She claimed she was solid, y'all. Look, now she mute herself because she knows she ain't solid.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. We can hear the background too.
Oh my goodness.
No, we can't hear it no more.
I feel like I'm on a Kevin.
We don't hear it no more. We don't hear it no more. Just yeah, we don't hear it no more.
Okay, am I good to go?
Yeah, you good to go.
Okay. I've been watching you from this whole Ernesto and Shirley thing and the YSL. And then tonight I've been watching you and subscribed to you. And I had to jump on this Boosie thing because I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't know how his whole court thing was gonna turn out. But just to hear that they could possibly try to add something else onto this is like was crazy to me. And the correlation between this and the whole Ernesto Williams thing to me is I'm really on the outside looking in, and am I the only one feeling like something else is going on with this Ernest Williams case? It kind of looks like they're trying to like set him up at this point as far as these bond hearings, no indictments after over a year.
Can I ask you a question, CJ?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you Sonia?
No, my name, you can look at my YouTube channel.
No, I'm just messing with you because you sound like you taking up for Nesto.
No, I'm not taking up for it Ernesto.
I'm just joking.
No, I'm not. I like when I heard about this whole thing, I jumped on it because I'm a child of the Most High God, and He demands that we be wise as serpents, but innocent as doves.
Hello.
So I think it's our business, what you're doing and what I'm doing. We need to find out what people are doing out here. And God bless, I have a beautiful, sweet husband. Well, I ain't got to deal with these men in these streets, but there are women that need to be aware of this type of thing. But I do come from a real estate and a law family to where I know I
Wait
feel
a minute.
like at
You
this
sure you
point,
not Sonia?
no, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. Look,
She said the two things that Sonia is real estate and law.
but baby, no, I'm 50. I'm going on 52 years old. I come from a real. I do come from
How
a
old Sonia?
state
54,
in
right?
Houston, Texas, but I just know I do know the law, and I think that this man, regardless of all of his crimes that they say he done, he still has not been indicted and prosecuted. This is, when you think about it, it's just like if someone claims that, hey, Miss Sylvia stole my money, they lock you up. And
Hey,
then,
don't be using me as a
no, okay, well, let's say CJ, Miss CJ, they did it to me.
I said what I said, stole the money, not Sylvia.
Yeah, okay. Joe Blow stole the money.
Hold on. I said what I said. Did what?
No, but just think about it, you guys. Why, after all of this time, they are playing with this man's time? They have not indicted him. When he goes to court for bond hearings, everybody's scrambling for papers. I'm just thinking about it because, okay, let me tell you about my law side. My aunt in Houston, where I grew up and raised in Third Ward, Houston, Texas, she used to do
Mm-hmm.
appellate briefs for death row inmates. So everything was specific by the law. And in my early 20s, I was her law clerk. And you could not file charges on someone, have them sit in jail all of this time, deny them bail, and no indictments, no, everything is on paper, no real, I'm allegedly no real complainants. Where did these pictures come from? It's like these four things with um these pictures that was supposedly found in his phone or computer. How do we know he was not set up? Why are they holding them that long? We have to think about this. Like think about this. If this were your child, I have one son, 31 years old. And if someone had my son in this position, when I tell you my whole family would go on the attack, y'all got to show us everything. My child would not sit in jail over a year without somebody telling me, where did those pictures come from? I need to see the digital proof. This girl that claimed that she was raped, I need to,
Grape.
Grape. You can't
sorry.
use that word.
Yeah, I'm not going to use that word anymore. Anyone making any accusations, and I do apologize, any accusations that strong, we need to see as the public at this point, not only the courts and the judge at bond hearings, where is this proof? Just like the digital photos. Can we get some phone records? Can we get downloads from the internet providers when this was sent? Can we get something going on? That's probably why this case has been so stagnant. Because when you think about it, every charge, every accusations, the prosecutors, the courts are nothing. They're not doing anything. Because, and I'm not saying any of this is not real. You know what I'm saying? I'm a victim myself as a child. So I do believe in children's rights. And if this man is that dirty, I want him to be buried. I'm not Sonia. I want him to be buried. But I am an advocate of the justice system. Someone should not be sitting in jail this long without any proof. We should be fighting the proof at this point. We should be a trial at this point. We should not be a year, 2 years almost in later talking about bond hearings.
She is right, y'all. She's right. CJ is
She's
right.
right.
Look at the
She
other
she
side of it, y'all. For real.
she is right, but I want to just throw a little sauce on it for you, CJ.
I'm
Number
listening.
one, he's not the only one that's been sitting in Fulton County just with accusations and haven't been to court, right? I was watching Judge Manning's court the other day, and it's a lot of people just sitting in there, and they've been sitting over a year or longer, and they haven't indicted them. Number two, that's how the system is now. It seems, especially in the southern states, in my opinion, it seems like they not in no hurry to try to prosecute you or to try to push your trial forward or anything. And it's like, like you said, they like to play with your time because that's what it's all about with them. They want you to sit as long as they can have you sitting. And
Okay.
number
Can I say
three,
something? I don't want to cut you off, but I need to say something very important on this point that I want everyone to listen to. That is not the law. We are
I
all
know,
granted by law due process and a speedy trial. You can't hold my life up on your thoughts and feelings or other people's things. I'm not saying this man
right?
is guilty or not, but we are all under the law due process and a speedy trial. And I think that somebody is effing with this man or effing with all of our black ass rights. Can I say that, Sylvia? I was
No
going to say that.
cussing. See, you know what? CJ, you gotta pay a fine. It's $5 for the cuss.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
CJ, you gonna
sorry.
get kicked out. But one more thing I
CJ,
want
Okay.
to say to you,
CJ's gonna go in timeout, y'all.
Don't put me in
right?
time.
Cussing, she
I'm just
using the
saying.
wrong
But
terminology
CJ,
here. CJ's just
I didn't call nobody no name. I called
no. You
our
yeah,
said
but we don't curse on
the
this channel.
R word. You
oh
said R word. You cuss.
or
Yeah, and Sylvia don't
or
like she don't allow cursing on her
oh
channel. But
And
but
then you
I
also
said
too,
you
CJ.
you also said the thing where they force themselves on somebody, the R word. You said it.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
that was a curse word. I thought
No,
that was a
it's not a
real
curse word.
word.
That's a word that gets this channel jacked up.
Oh, I'm
Flag.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It'll get the
You
channel.
I'm sorry.
Certain
you
words
I
get the
do
channel flag.
apologize for that. But my only
But
point, and I'm finna get off of here, is that I believe that he is not being given his real due process rights at this
and I
point.
totally agree with you. I
you're
totally agree with you.
right.
But also it's an election year also. So you have to, when it's election time, they do things different, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah,
think about that. My husband say that
but last
supersede
year was
everything.
not election, so they should have been doing that stuff last year. Come on now.
But they make money. As long as you in that system, they make money off of you. And the only way that he's going to push this forward is he gets somebody, some type of civil, what is it called? Civil
A
rights
civil
lawyer. If he
rights
gets some,
attorney at this point.
yeah, they need to get some type of civil rights action going on, and that'll push them forward. But Fanny made that video. She was on TV saying that they was behind on everything, as if
No,
that's an
she
excuse.
claimed she was up to date. That's what she told that guy because the council guy was fighting with her, and she says that they are all up to date now. Only about 19 that is more than
I
90.
thought she said she had about 8,000 that she was behind still.
I
What?
was saying it was, but she said no. Remember,
Oh,
she was
okay.
saying no.
You know what? Now that I think about this, guys, the fact that they just dealing with President Trump's stuff, Ernest
Mm-hmm.
Williams is like way down on the list.
But did you see? Did you
Yeah.
see how they quick they doing that stuff? Those people got.
Mm-hmm.
They just got arrested, y'all. And look, one already went through they got ready to do her trial, remember? And then she took the plea
Right.
the same day. And come on now, y'all.
But also too, they got like 2 or 3 RICO trace cases that they're doing right now.
Come on now, y'all. See, come
But
on.
listen to this. Think about the Ernesto Williams and those 4 bad charges. Wouldn't by now the prosecutors have the digital footprint how he received those and where they came from, and that solid evidence to be holding him on $200,000 per charge bond. Like they should be having like, hey, this is how it was transmitted. Verizon let us know this happened at that date, and it came from so and so address, and this is solid proof that these charges that he can't get a bond on, this way it came from. We're not getting that, and that's why I feel like something is not right. That's where I feel like something is not right. We should have solid proof by now, because those charges were implemented way back in January. But look when he got arrested.
But
July.
CJ, they do that in Texas, and they do that in these southern states. I'm telling you, they violate rights all the time. And if don't nobody protest and make no, stink about it, they're going to continue to do this kind of stuff because nobody says anything.
That's what it's called,
Correct.
slave labor. That's what they're trying to get, slave labor.
I'm telling y'all, I'm born
Hmm.
and raised in Houston, Texas. I'm from Third Ward, Texas. I was born across the street from Texas Southern University. I come from
So
this.
you
I
know
know
what they do
this.
then. Yeah, you
Yes,
know
I
they do
know.
us
My
like that
brother,
because
my
I'm in
baby and
Texas.
only brother did 15 years of hard time with no proof. I know this.
Right.
I'm speaking about
Yeah.
this
Whoa.
because it's personal passion. You
Right.
can get railroaded with no proof.
So did
My
they ever
brother got
sue?
Hmm.
Did your
15
brother
years
sue?
behind a letter on the ground.
Did you sue? Did they sue?
No,
Why?
no, because just like let me break this down. Just like Ernesto, my little brother had previous charges, malicious stuff. This is all when he was less than 25 years old. They labeled him
Hmm.
habitual because he was a bad boy. But for aggravated robbery and all of that, when
Hmm.
we went to court, they was trying to give him 50 years. They dropped it down to 30. When the prosecutor
Hmm.
dropped it down to 12, I had to go shake his hand. I'm like, look, at least you ain't buried my brother. I know we ain't nothing we can do about it.
Mm.
You know what
But
I'm
they
saying?
don't
So
give
you
our
was
boys.
grateful. You was grateful for that because they were going to put him worse than what he was because of his
Yes.
history.
And let me tell you the hard part. My auntie, my mom's sister, was his attorney. And my brother's judge, my auntie helped this judge get elected. So even with my auntie being his attorney, who helped his own judge get elected, we still got it down to 12 years. And we still don't know.
But
Is
at
he
the end of the day,
out
our
now?
boys don't. Our boys don't get no grace. Our race don't get grace. They don't get time to make mistakes and stuff.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
allow other people do, but we don't get that. We don't get that affordability. They can't make mistakes.
Yeah.
Question. So is he out of jail now?
Yeah. I'm just going to say, through the grace of God, he came out alive. He good.
So did he serve the whole 12 or he did 50%?
He did every day of it, and a few
Oh
more because he
Lord.
got in
Federal?
trouble
Was
because
it
he was a
federal?
bad boy when he went in there. He got 12 years and ended up doing 15, and he came home
Wow.
in 16. Yeah,
So
2016.
how's his life now? Is he reformed?
Yeah, he good. He really good. He came home to a good family. He realized we all loved him. We all had our stuff together when he came home. And true, I took him up under my wing. He came home. I took him to Walmart, spent about $400, about everything he needed on earth for right now. And we everybody took care of him. My mom had a house for him. Like, he
Hmm.
okay.
So is
You
he
know what I'm
off?
Do
saying?
he have a job?
Is he off probation? Off of probation?
No, he came. He did all of his time. He
Oh,
came
so
out
he
free.
owed
No
nothing.
parole, no probation, no
Oh,
nothing.
good. Okay.
No
So, okay, so
nothing.
is he restored for his voting rights and all that? Did y'all get all of that done?
That ain't nothing none of us care about. So it don't even matter that part. Uh
Wait a minute.
uh
Wait a
but as
minute.
far
Hold
as
on.
him being whole in society and not getting in any trouble, yeah, he learned that
Hmm.
part. He learned that
But
part.
look, CJ, that part, the voting and stuff is extremely important because let me tell you something. The laws are written based on the votes that are out there. These are people that made these things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying,
And
but
actually,
me,
I need to apply for position. I'm talking about vote, position of candidate, like your brother be a perfect candidate for some sort of political position.
I understand
Exactly.
that. I understand that. Not in Texas though. And like now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, or a little bit outside of Atlanta,
Oh,
Georgia. I got
CJ, we close to each other? What?
I'm in Duluth, Georgia, right
Oh,
off of
we
Satellite
close,
Boulevard.
CJ. Uh-oh.
See, I knew we had something in common. Look.
I know, right?
But
But
look,
CJ, it
Peachtree
does matter
Corners
though.
are
Go.
girl. Peachtree Corners is trying to get me to run for city councilman.
Why don't you?
Me too. They asked me
Because
to run too, CJ.
this is the thing. Once you guys really, really know what goes on, like I say, I come from a real estate family, a big real estate family in Texas, and political family. Al Green,
Mm-hmm.
that has been a state representative for Texas for over 50 years, is my cousin. So I
Oh, is
know
he?
this. Yes,
Okay.
Al Green is my second cousin.
You mean Al Green
State
the
Are you
singer?
gonna
representative
take his
from
seat?
Texas.
Wait a minute, Al Green the singer?
No,
No,
Al,
Sylvia. He's a House of
My bad.
Representatives.
My bad. Sorry.
state representative. My
I don't
thing
know what.
is I don't want to say too much since I can't, talk like I want to talk, but
You just
when
email
it
me.
comes
We'll
to
talk.
this country and it comes to the justice system and it comes to our people, we have to be careful. Like speaking on your channel, we got to be careful what we say and what we do. You know, when I don't know if you guys can look at our true history as Black people, when we get our Malcolm X's, when we get our Martin Luther Kings and our spiritual leaders, if our spiritual leaders do not fall in line with the agenda, you are wiped out. And when you know the game and you know what is happening in this country from the beginning and all the way until, can I say this? They tell the truth that we're the true Israelites. That part. We are
Mm-hmm.
under attack.
Right.
Our Black men are under attack. And like I said, I ain't no Sonya and I ain't no Ernesto fan. I'm more on I ain't no Shirley fan. I am on the fan of if this man did any of these things, women, you need to watch out for men like this. People, watch out who you give your money to, who you trust in business. Don't just let no sleuth slayer roll up on you in a van or a coach and be like, okay, I can do this and do that. If I sleep with you and do this and do that, none of that. I'm a fan of justice. I'm a fan of living righteous up under the Most High. That is what I'm a fan of. And us as a people, I know that we are under attack. I have seen people and worked on cases of people who have been unjustly, like, just ridiculed. We got so many people, like I said, what I said, that are waiting for their justice, haven't been it's like you have to think about it. And so I've been warned. I already know I'm in the corner halfway. I don't want to say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, hold on, y'all. So hold on. Catch 22. Where you getting that information? Catch 22 says, Josh Dagger got 12 years on CP on his computer, but he had videos, not just picture. He didn't have any other charges. Who's that? Oh, y'all talking about somebody else. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you know that Dugard family that had all those people in the family, those people that had about what
exactly.
15 kids, and he was actually messing with his siblings allegedly.
Yeah. And
But
then
at the end
okay,
of the day, CJ, we've always been under attack, and I don't know what it is about us that everybody is afraid of, but we've
I'm gonna
always
tell
been
you
under
what it
attack.
is. What you mean you don't know what it is? It's the Most High said that we are His people, His perfect lover. That's written in the Bible, baby. That's who.
Well,
That's what the
I
prophet
understand that.
is.
But also a problem is, just like you said, I don't want to condemn you or anything, but voting is very important. It's very important to vote on a local level because
Local.
that's what affect you the most. It's the local people, and
And if you
they
don't like
are.
what they're doing, put
You
yourself on
gotta,
the ballot.
yeah. Well,
I
that like you
understand
said, they
that.
asked you to run, CJ. They asked me to. They sent me a letter and asked me to run because I vote
Mhm.
all the time, and so I try to get my family members to vote and my friends because it's very very important. If we stick together and we vote together, we could be in office ourselves and running the country
And
ourselves.
get on that jury. Get on the jury.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
yeah, they just asked me and my sister to be on jury duty. And
Stay
so
on
it's
that
that's how
jury,
important it is.
I get all of that, and I get who I am because I have been a licensed realtor myself, an investor, teacher, trainer, all that for 27 years. I got my real estate license in the beginning in Texas in 1996, and I'm still
Yeah.
licensed. I'm gonna get the broker's license in Georgia.
Hmm.
Everybody knows who I am, and I'm a notary.
I'm a
Well,
Everybody
notary
knows
you
who I
definitely
too.
am.
should.
I'm a
You definitely
notary
should run.
too.
Then you definitely should run.
I'm a
You got
notary
a head
too.
start.
Y'all got my husband all in the background, chilling for y'all. Like,
CJ, you already got a head start. Go ahead and run, sweetie. Go for it.
wow.
Yeah, because you can make the change.
Hello. Be the change.
You know
Yeah.
what? Y'all know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something
What?
really, really deep and scary.
What? You just talked about it now. We just confirmed it, right?
Yeah.
That part on the higher level, but I don't know if y'all just look back in elected visual of individuals on the lower level, the local level, and the higher level. When you're not in compliance and some things are not going right, they will come after you. They will put, look what's going to happen to the mayor of New York right now. They first
Hmm.
claimed they was coming after his campaign manager. Now they done seized his phone and everything. He didn't have to drop out the race because now he got a white girlfriend. This is happening right now as
Mm.
we speak.
Right.
And just trying to be the mayor of New York. And
Allegedly.
that part, but he has so much stuff going on him. He got Trump in court in his city. He got all these
Allegedly.
immigrants. He got crime. He got a million rats in the streets. Like,
Allegedly.
But we
but
can't be afraid though. But we can't. That's what they want us to do. They want us to be afraid.
baby, I ain't no Martin Luther King. Cause let me tell you something. I done lived in this lifetime. I
Well, you know
have.
what? Martin Luther King had to fall in line. And don't forget about Kennedy. Remember, they killed him too. So I mean,
Okay, so what?
unalive him as well.
So what? So what? You want me to get lied to get killed? What are you saying to me, ma'am? I'm not dying for y'all. I have a right to sit in my closet and pray.
No, we're not saying that. I'm just saying, you know,
I'm just playing.
there's nothing to fear but fear itself.
And guess what? That's the whole purpose that the Most High told us. We got the right to be wise as serpents. Don't run. I ain't
Right,
gonna run out on no retarded sword. Oh, Lord, did I say that? No. Uh,
right. CJ, you
no.
all out of order.
I'm giving you my cash app because you have been violation.
And guess what I said? Well, look. My husband wanted me to send it to you because he been on that.
Husband,
Yeah,
she's
you
in
need to run.
violation, hubby. She in violation. She done messed up every rule in this channel.
No, Sylvia, I highly apologize. I highly respect you. I highly love what you do. I am not trying to be wrong or none of that, but I'm very passionate
Passionate, I know.
about
Right.
what I feel is right. And I told you what my brother went through, told you where I came from and what I'm going through. But I feel like there's something a little shaky with Mr. Williams' case. I
And yes,
really
listen, and
do.
I agree with you. He made somebody mad, and somebody really want him.
Well, just think about
Or
how they got him in there, though. They got him in there for not paying rent, right? For
Mm-hmm.
not paying
Yeah.
his landlord. And then once they got him in there, it was like a domino effect. Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So somebody, I don't know, it's just don't it ain't smelling right, like you say, CJ. Something is up.
let me put this in y'all ear, but I done heard from the streets. What if there's
Allegedly,
someone allegedly? What if there's someone who wants Miss Shirley because of her connection to Steve and just need to get Mr.
Allegedly.
Williams out the way?
allegedly,
Allegedly.
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 Allegedly times two.
Anything could be possible. Anything could be possible, but at the end of the day, it still goes back to violating people's civil rights. It don't matter who want who or who want what. He
Yeah.
still has a right for bond, and he still have a right to be
Yeah.
treated like a human being, and he has a right, for to get out of jail and
Yeah.
wait for his time. Be able to fight his case on the outside versus the inside. He still have those rights. We are
Yeah.
still supposed to be the United States of America.
Absolutely correct. And that's the definition of the dirty South. Where I'm from in
Well,
H
you know
Town in
what?
Houston, Texas.
I just
And
thought of something. If you want to, Sylvia, can I say this? Yeah, I guess you don't know what I'm gonna say,
Type
but
it up
since
in
you're
the
connected,
private chat before you say it. Type it in the private chat because I want to know it. Because I'm tired of violations up in here. Okay, y'all.
you ain't got no
right?
violation, Sylvia. The most high know we talking the truth. You ain't got
Type
no
up, type
violation.
up what you got to say, Miss. I don't know. I mean, whatever that name is that
I
you use.
said what I said.
Yeah, I said what I said. Type it up in the private.
But yeah, Sylvia, I just want to respectfully say that I ain't on nobody's side as far as this Mr. Williams or Shirley thing is concerned. And I just know that they are holding this at this point. We should know about those four extra charges to where what when he goes to a bond hearing, the prosecutor is supposed to be saying, hey, so and so company said this came from this. That was transferred to his device at this point in time. He viewed it on that, just like on the Murdoch trial. I don't know if you watched the Murdoch trial,
I did.
but they went very specific with all of that technological information, and we should have that right now on Mr. Williams at this point. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We should have that. And if they didn't just put that on him, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in a situation in my early 20s when I was riding with a friend and we had, a little something we wasn't supposed to have. And the police pulled us
Hmm.
over and took it. It was like, y'all going out about y'all business. To hear a couple of weeks later where the laws did something different and put something harder on somebody. And I was like,
Hmm.
wow, you can. First of all, I always in my mind, regardless of my bad or right or wrong, I'm thinking I'm blessed by the Most High. He didn't save me. I'm like, man, I got saved. The police took our little stuff, but the police over there, they didn't put this on these people. So,
Okay, so CJ, she gave me. I don't mean to interrupt you, but she gave me permission. So if
okay.
if you really want to help Nesto, then ask Senator Green. I mean, ask Representative Green to talk to Senator Warnock and see if we can get these civil rights in line here.
Yeah, we need to. And
Well,
whether
you
there
you
is,
got your cousin, didn't you?
yeah, we can do that. I didn't even think about that because I'm not that personally invested in his life to where I actually give a
Well,
uh
I'm not just saying
that
just for
part.
him, for everybody, for everybody. See if
Yeah,
he can try to move the hands of justice a little bit.
I would, I had never even thought about this till we even got to this point. But there is something that needs to be done, because I specifically remember Ernest Williams, Ernesto, on one of his calls. I can't remember if he was talking to Shirley or Sonia, but he was like, "Man, it's a lot of guys been in here a long time like that. They ain't had no court date. They ain't had no bond." Like, even he said that about the people in front of him. So I'm thinking about, and that's what broke my heart. I'm like, oh my God.
That's why I said
I
he
ain't
wasn't the
trying to
only
be
one.
like on Sylvia channel for 3 years doing the Ernest Williams case. I need this stuff resolved. And
Me too.
hold up. Let me slow down. I got
But
my
yeah, think
husband
about that
excited.
though.
No, I ain't finna think about this. I'm finna go into action with this, because
Yeah, that's
something
what I'm
needs to
saying.
be
Yeah. See
done.
if you could get that. Because if you could get that done, then that would help everybody.
Yeah, it would help a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
we still have to go by the laws. Everybody is due process
Process.
and a speedy
Mm-hmm.
trial.
Right.
And what do y'all? Am I the only one think that all of the attorneys that he had is crazy?
I think they're just taking his money because that's what attorneys do.
Oh, that's
Not all of them, but
heartbreaking.
some of them. Some of them do.
It has to be, because nobody said this in court. I was surprised when Sylvia did the video of the first one I had seen in court. I think that's the first one she did in court. And when we thought Shirley was in the background, I do think that was Shirley with her.
Me too. Me
I was
too.
like, that was Shirley with I was like, that's Shirley. But anyway, I was like,
And at the end of the day, we can't be mad at Shirley for standing by her man because he ain't been indicted on
no.
nothing. He just been charged.
No, I ain't talking about Shirley. I'm just talking about that day. I ain't got nothing against Shirley, other than I think she knew everything. But anyway, I think that day when Sylvia did that video in court, and congratulations to you, Sylvia, because everybody used your video. I was
know
like,
I don't ever get all the credit that's due to me, man. Folks got all the numbers. I be getting pee on.
man, I'm giving you that credit. Good shout outs to you. I was like, everybody used my girl video. I was like, y'all better. When I seen Chronicle Speaks, I was like, she better give.
Chronicle gave me my shout out.
Yeah.
Chronicle be good now, y'all. Don't be talking about my Chronicle. She good.
No, that's my girl too. That's been my girl for years. I'm like, you better, but she always straight up too. And she told everybody to go to her channel. You know what I'm saying?
Chronicle give me
Like,
my props.
I believe in sharing love. But my thing was, it was so shocking that his attorneys that day was like, where's the due process? Like, where's the evidence? Why is this still even a charge without any evidence at this time? Like I said, with my auntie, when she did death row cases, that was my job as her law clerk to go in and find out these mistakes by the law. Not your thoughts and feelings, and we working on this now. You don't care what you're working on. At this point in the game, that man had been in jail over 400 days. I don't know how many exact. We are the due process at this point. He should have a federal attorney at this point, smashing, like knocking everything out. But you can't.
I said what I said. My PayPal is in. That's not my PayPal.
I got your PayPal at 770.
I'm finna get back.
You said
that's my Zelle.
Oh, that's your Zelle?
Yeah, my PayPal
My bad.
is Dr. Momo.
I got you, Sylvia. I got you. I've been supporting you from day one. I got you.
Your PayPal is what now? I'm sorry.
Dr. Momo, DRMOE at yahoo.com.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
You trying to give people all the wrong information. They're going to be like, who that?
I'm just trying to get you paid, Sylvia.
That part, me too. I got something for you.
So let me put your PayPal in.
Let me tell y'all something. My husband about to go to Africa for 3 months, y'all. Y'all know y'all got to support your girl over here.
What are you going to Africa for?
He goes because his family. He's from Africa.
Look, my husband over here laughing. He had an
Why you
auntie
laughing?
pass.
What are
Look,
you laughing at?
because he had an auntie passed away last weekend. And he finna leave Saturday and be gone for 5 days, and I'm losing my mind. You talking about 3 months? He laughing at me, but 5 days.
Look, y'all. Then I could go be on here all time in the night and just do what I want to do. Woo!
Sylvia, PayPal is drmomo@yahoo.com.
Yeah, hold on. Let me show y'all. Hold on.
I tell her she do whatever. She can do it.
Her husband is going for 3 months. Sylvia, I don't know how you do it. If my husband had to leave for 3 months,
it's every other year, so I'm good.
I don't care, Sylvia. We taking the road on the show.
Well,
I'm taking my laptop and internet. We're gonna do our road on the show.
Let me tell you,
I'll be like, y'all, I can't go to court till I get back to America.
Look, I did the Africa thing. It takes too long. I can't do it, y'all. I just be like, oh my God.
It didn't come up, Sylvia. Put it back on there again.
Hold on. I'll be on the plane.
Put the banner back across.
Hold on.
Let me go.
But yeah, CJ, you can help Ernest and the other people out in Georgia.
Y'all didn't woke me up to something I highly appreciate it, because I never thought about it like that, because I just see so much injustice, and like, it's one thing, it's just like the YSL case. I believe there's a lot of stuff that went wrong or was done wrong. But as far as the courts are concerned, we have specific laws that are in place to protect all of us. And you can't pick and choose just on someone's skin color or background or past or they rap music or who they married to or who on the radio. You can't just do that to people because you pick and choose to. I'm sorry. My husband in the background, tell him. But I'm just saying,
I
you
hear
just
him.
can't do
He's
that.
so funny. He's like a life of the party, isn't he?
Because look, he got his little criminal justice career degree and all that. But
No, you didn't say little.
Oh,
because
no, you didn't.
I ain't say. Look,
Sylvia, she said his little career.
No, you didn't.
Anyway, no, I meant to say his criminal justice degree. He got a whole career in something else. He's not a lawyer or anything legal, but I am. I came from that, and I know, and not just my family, but what happened to my brother and so many people. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm from 3rd Ward. I'm from Detroit. I'm from 3rd Ward in Houston, Texas, right across the street from Texas Southern University and University of Houston. And I'm not just anybody in there. My grandmother was the first Black woman in Houston, Texas, to even own a hotel in Houston. I come from real estate history in Houston and law, all of that. My auntie that I told you that I worked for that did appellate death row cases was honored for her work with the Texas Justice Department system. Like I come from real law. That's how I know, regardless of how Mr. Williams' thing looked ugly, and it's very ugly, no matter whatever the charge is. It's so ugly, it broke my heart to even hear. But it's like, where did that come from? What a proof? What a proof?
Right. All we got proof of is what he did and was convicted for in the past.
And who's to say? And when did he ever serve any real time in jail?
In 2000 something,
2007 or 8 or something like that. You can't
99 to 2007. Oh,
13.
Something like that. Yeah, he did like 10
When
years.
in 2013, and then he met Shirley, and then they got married in 2015.
I don't know what date it was, so don't give me the lying. I don't want to tell lies today.
And then,
Sylvia, why keep popping off the screen your information? Are you taking it off?
I put it. No, go into go into the private chat because I think I must have took it off.
And ladies, I want to say this respectfully. I'm 51 years old. I'll be 52 in February, and I have lived
February
Okay.
what?
this
February what?
life.
February what?
I'm a February the 7th baby,
Oh, February
1972.
20th. I'm February 20th.
Okay, you still a February baby. What is your point?
I'm a Pisces.
But I'm just saying my age, and I just want to say that me as a wife, I'm blessed that I met my husband when we were kids. I met my husband when he was 8 years old, in the street stalking me, and
Oh, hey, so y'all best friends.
shut up. He gonna tell me I was stalking him too.
Y'all was best friends. Oh my God, y'all really was
Yeah.
best friends.
I was highly blessed by the Most High. I met my husband when he was 8 years old, and I'm going on 52 years old. And we are still best friends. We
That
sit in this
is
living
so
room right now
beautiful.
acting like teenagers.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
He gonna tell me we crazy.
Anything but we crazy. I'm a second that
But
motion.
my whole thing is that I know my husband so well. You can't tell me Shirley didn't know any of this stuff was going on. Even before they got married, that woman was connected enough and had enough money to get a private investigator, do a free background check on Google, get her friends to figure everything out. And for them to be married this long, years, and all of this stuff hit the fan, she had to been slower than a turtle, or this is all made up and a lie. I can't. She's either guilty or he's innocent. That's how I feel about this situation. She's either guilty too for just knowing. I ain't saying she did nothing, just knowing. But that's my point that I'm making this, and I can make this as a wife that knows my husband. Like I tell my husband, you can do whatever you want to do. You low jacked. I know every move you make. Even God will give me dreams to let me know that, you know what I'm saying? Low jack mean I got a tag on your car. I got GPSs on everything. And then the Most High gave that to me before technology came out. I've been dealing with my husband before the internet. How about that?
Okay.
So I know things, but I'm just blessed that I was able to marry my best friend for real. And he has a real career, a real job, leave home in the morning and come back at 30 minutes from driving time from work. I got that blessing. But what I'm saying is I really appreciate what you're doing, Sylvia, because it is a wake up call for women that do not have that or are being fooled and tricked by someone. Now, we know that Mr. Williams is full of, you know, what comes out, because
mess.
we know about Miss Sonia, and her name stand with an S. So does Satan, but I ain't gonna go there. We know that he does deal with other women. We know that he's a finesser. We know he's a narcissist and a manipulator. But you can't tell me that Shirley did not know everything or some things. And what she did know is that now she knows her child even had an accusation, her own child. So that ain't got nothing to do with the public, people lying or all of that. That's why I say I don't give Ernest a pass, because she had a child, her own child, that her own daughter, I won't say child because that's an adult, her own daughter is working with the police and has an accusation. So I don't believe that Shirley is purely innocent in this situation. And I'm going to tell you this why on another level. I have been in the knowing of people that are in higher level positions like the Shirleys and the Steve Harveys, or just people, I don't want to call their names. I just want to say in upper echelon, they do some dirty stuff. It's like all the people
Mm-hmm.
on the Epstein list that we don't know
Mm-hmm.
why they flew to the island. Why y'all on the island? Like we don't know those type of things and the things that go on in Hollywood and the things that's coming out like about Will Smith and different people and Jada Pinkett in her own book. Like it's stuff coming out now that it's stuff that be going on. And let me tell you something. None of these men on earth can do all of this stuff unless they are women involved.
They
These
know about
women
it.
play a big role in this stuff. And we try to act like when people like Shirley Strawberry get caught up in stuff like this and this dirty, that can't be possible. And for the stuff that came up about Mr. Williams with them 4 not good charges, look, I'm trying to be good, y'all. Those 4 not good charges,
Mm-hmm.
did y'all really hear her reaction when they talked about that? She ain't say, in my mind, because if my husband called me from jail and be like, oh, girl, did you hear them new charges? I don't know about y'all. I almost choked on myself. I got to hang up. That conversation couldn't continue. If I got news that my husband had he could have scammed all the women on earth. But them specific 4 charges that we working on bond hearings for right now, those. If my husband called me from jail and he did not say the specific words, I'm being set up. Somebody's out to get me. CJ, you know I ain't did that. You know that's not me. And I'm going to know that because I've been knowing my husband since a child. If he don't say them words, I'm hanging up. Shirley stuck on that phone call and did what? And did what, y'all? I'm listening.
Oh,
No,
I'm typing.
she did nothing. She did nothing.
She did
She didn't
not
ask
do
any questions.
nothing.
Yeah, she didn't ask any questions at all.
Now, if that lady did not ask any questions, you can't tell me she did not already know about this. And then look, let's say she didn't know. Even when he talking about it, she's not throwing up. She not enraged. She ain't crying. She ain't like, what the fuck? Like, oh, sorry. Then we gonna dance.
Wait. See, look at this. See, I said
No,
what I said. You
I
see
got caught up in
CJ?
emotion. Sylvia, I so
Yeah, y'all see what
apologize. I'm
CJ
so
doing, y'all? I'm about to ban CJ from up here, y'all.
But first of all,
CJ,
I watched Tasha K and
CJ, your mouth.
um
Bobby, you hear CJ back there?
I got your cash app. I already got you, and I'm gonna pay my debts. I'm gonna pay my fines.
You gonna just pay for
Look,
your mistakes.
I'm gonna pay for. Look, I'm counting them, but I'm passionate about what I'm saying. That lady did not say anything. It was like
Mm-mm.
she knew, and when you really listen to the call, she was actually trying to get him to shut up.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Am
I've
I
always said
lying?
that, CJ.
Am I
I've
lying?
always said,
Am I
yeah.
lying? That was that woman not trying to get him to shut up when they start talking
No,
about the new nasty charges.
you're not lying, but I've always said that I don't feel like that she told that I don't think she know everything, but I do know I feel like she knows some things, and I think she really allegedly I don't really feel like she cared because she wanted to live a certain lifestyle that he was providing for her. And so some people they don't ask no questions because they don't want to know. They just want to continue doing what they're doing, and that's how I feel like that's what she's doing, because at the end of the day, she's not asking any questions because she's trying to get back to her life on how it
Okay,
was.
okay, ma'am, hold up. I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry,
I hear
but
him whispering.
she was Shirley Strawberry when I was a teenager. She been Shirley Strawberry on the Steve Harvey show since I was a young lady. This
Yeah, but
lady
she didn't have a
got
bunch of
me
Rolls
to
Royces and stuff. She didn't have all them cars
no,
and houses and stuff.
and he didn't give that to her.
He
He
did
did.
for a minute. I mean, it was fraudulently, allegedly, but he
Okay,
did.
okay.
He
Let's
did
stop
have a
right
lot of
here.
stuff.
Let's stop right here. How long was Ernest married to Shirley? Ernest Williams. They've been only married like 8, 10 years, right?
Hey,
About 8 years, yeah.
8 years. I'm going on 52 years old. I've been listening to Shirley Strawberry for 30 years. You think this girl ain't lived a lavish life? No, my Sheila E. voice. She wants to live the glamorous life without love. It ain't much. Do you
I'm
think
CJ.
not
she
saying
ain't
she
living
wasn't living.
Sheila E. life?
CJ, what
I'm
you
not saying she.
been? CJ, what you been
I'm
drinking?
not.
No, I'm
What she's
speaking the
singing, look,
truth.
she's singing.
I'm not saying that she didn't live a lavish life, but he provided her with a more lavish life. And if you've been listening to her, like you said, remember they for 15 years they tried to find her husband. Remember on the radio. So she's been waiting on the man for 15 or 20 years. And so
And you
now she
know,
got one. So now she have one. You think she gonna just let him go like that? I don't think so.
no, I wouldn't either if I just finally got. I wouldn't either. I understand where you coming from, but
Right.
do you understand where I'm coming from? This
I'm on
lady
your side. I
is
totally understand what you're saying. I totally agree with everything you're saying. I'm just trying to give you a bird's eye view of what she may be allegedly thinking, you know. Because I wouldn't agree with any of it because I would have been to curse Ernest out.
yeah. That phone call with them explaining the new charges. That's what broke my heart about her. I was like, oh my God. You ain't icked out, like you not scared, you ain't grossed out, like
But you answered your own question though, because she's not the only, people that got money like that and famous or semi-famous. A lot of them do a lot of ruthless stuff, a lot of
God, that's what
deviant
I'm
stuff.
saying.
Allegedly, that's their
Allegedly.
life.
We always gotta say
Yeah, that's
allegedly.
their lives. Yeah, that's
And
their
speak
lives. So
properly on Sylvia channel. Almost respect
yeah,
Sylvia channel.
right. And so she's not the only one, and they're not the first ones, and they're not gonna be the last ones. And we see every day, all kind of stuff is coming out in the news about these stars, and so
That
um,
part.
before social media, we didn't know any of these things, and now that we have social media, everything's out in the open. But they've always been, to me, they've always, did stuff that normal people don't do.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, that's the beauty of social media right there. Look, we got people like me and you. We can speak to each other cordially on Sylvia's channel, thanks to her. We ain't gotta argue. We can agree to disagree. And we can just listen to each other. That's the beauty of social media too. And that's what I hope people really get out of this situation. Whether we agree on things or our allegedly statements and thoughts and feelings, we can all get on here and I'm gonna get it together, speak properly, and do our thing, and just let people. But my biggest thing, I would just want people, not just women, to be aware. Don't just listen to what a soothsayer can whisper in your ear. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Or you get set up no matter what it is. And then look, I'm a person that I want everybody to hear this loud and clear. I'm a person that believes in the Most High God, the Creator. You can call him whatever you want to. I'm talking about the Creator of the universe, and he don't play no games. When you can claim that you a speaker of the people with a strawberry letter, when I tell you the Most High don't play no games, and he'll come back to you with your blueberry letter. I'm telling you, I got one video on my YouTube channel. That's just
Hold on, CJ. I said what I said. I muted you because your thing got like a muffled thing in background. Go ahead, CJ.
I'm just saying that I just believe that all of us, no matter what, it is very important in these days and time that we really examine people. I think we are so intrigued with this Ernest Williams thing because we can't understand someone of Shirley Strawberry's status that she didn't have a private investigator. She didn't have someone like vetting him. Like she didn't know all of this stuff. And even if she knew all of that stuff, and I think she did, then we can't believe that she wasn't a part of the party. Same thing with Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie, you know you've been arrested 100 times. You've been through all kinds of things. How are you gonna let them catch you up like that? Why are you not safe? Why are you not protecting yourself? I think us as Black people, we need to figure out how to protect ourselves, no matter what we're into or not into. I am, like I said, a child of the Most High God. I believe in being married and living righteously. I ain't got no friends and I don't deal with no family because I don't want nobody to lie to. I don't want to say I got $5 to lend to you. I ain't got nobody in my life that I can lie to. So I ain't gonna walk into the kingdom of liar because I told everybody no, or you ain't got my number. That part. But I'm just saying, I think that everybody needs to get to that point that you don't get scammed. You don't get lied to. You don't get bamboozled. You don't do things that will go against your grace and your peace. That's one thing I've learned at 51 years old, going on 52. I'm not doing anything in my life that's going to go against my peace. If I got to go to the Walmart and for half a second, I feel like I'm going to have a problem in Walmart, I'm just going to go to another store. I'm not doing that. But I think that highly, the number one thing that we need to get abreast in this whole situation, whether it's Boosie or Ernest Williams, Shirley, whoever, we still have due process and our rights are respected and not violated because we're melanated people. I really believe that. I really believe that we should not be violated under any circumstances. And I think that man is being violated at this point. I'm not going for him. I don't like anything that's going on. Well, Sylvia, you're part of this plot at this point because you're the one who went to court with that video. And he looked back and looked at you.
But hold on. I just want the people to know what's gonna happen on the hearing. I'm not the one with the recordings. I ain't got nothing to do with the recordings, y'all.
Shirley. Look, no, I'm talking about Shirley.
You call me
Sylvia, I'm
Shirley
surprised.
now. They
No,
call me
no. Look, because I think both of y'all was in court. That's what I'm finna say. Sylvia, you the one filmed Shirley in court with that hearing. We ain't gonna say, I'm not talking, I ain't lying. And we all see in there, Ernesto looked back, Ernest looked back and looked at you. He knew who you was looking. His attorney knew you was looking. Do you not think that this is not going to become a Lifetime movie? This regardless of how it turned out. And you ain't gonna be a part of this. They gonna use your footage in the movie, girl. You better get paid. That's what you need to get prepared for. Get your contracts together for
Truth
your
said that
movie
wasn't
deal.
Shirley. The truth said that wasn't Shirley. That's what the truth said. The truth said it wasn't Shirley.
I don't care if that was Shirley or not. It was your video looking at Ernesto, his attorney, and the prosecutor. Shirley is not the star of the show of your movie, Sylvia.
But you
Miss
may be on it too because you're
Infamous.
speaking
You
on the
look, see, Shirley, you
CJ, you may be on it too. You on the live right now. So if they use this clip, then you're gonna be on the movie also.
girl, look, you can click on my link. I got one video from 3 years ago where I see UFOs. I've been contacted by TV stations all the way from Canada just from one UFO video on my channel. Click on that. Click on my profile. That one little video from 3 years ago with 3,000 views. I've been contacted by all kinds of people. So I already know how it go. And guess why I ain't do I ain't deal with the people. Girl, they was trying to pay me they was gonna pay me $250 to do my commentary of my video and take all rights of it. I'm like, I see UFOs all the time. Y'all ain't finna give me like that. I got things to protect. I got a whole family to protect. I ain't finna do that.
Marcia said, laughing my A off. I said, Sylvia's a snitch, is my right. Now, LOL, she's not doing anything like that. Tell her, Marcia.
You're not doing anything like
Marcia
what?
knows I'm a snitch.
That might be my
She's
cousin.
gonna tell it all, Marcy.
Marcia knows I'm a snitch.
That sounds like my hating cousin's name. I ain't gonna lie.
She knows, all right. They know, hey, lady boss.
We all know that you're a snitch, Sylvia. We all know that.
Sylvia, you ride to the courthouse for us. You is our snitch sister, girl. When I seen your video of Ernest, I was like, oh my God, if this is not my twin in court for me. I was like, I'd have been look, Sylvia, I was not even mad about your camera shaking. I'd be like, girl, my camera's shaking too.
No, Marcia, I am a snitch. Marcia, I'm a snitch. She said I'm not a snitch. I'm a snitch.
No, you're not.
I am.
You are a reporter investigator, girl.
Y'all didn't hear that interview that she did with that guy?
They didn't
You
hear
are
it.
a reporter
They didn't
investigator.
hear it. They didn't hear it.
Y'all must didn't hear that video that she did. She was offering information that he wasn't even asking her.
Hold on.
She was feeling all the beans.
Sylvia, I think we have another calling coming.
And the man asked her, well, do they think he guilty? Well, 70% of them do.
Look, and she took our vote.
Yeah, just giving him all kind of information that he wasn't even asking her about. So, and her daughter was on the phone, and her daughter told us that she was gonna tell everything, that she's a snitch. Her daughter confirmed it.
I'm telling you, yeah, I done had so much fun this evening, but I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I ain't no fan of no Ernest Williams, but I know he ain't getting his rights served right now. Somebody need to step up.
So Sonia, you hear this? Sonia, if you're in the bushes, you hear this channel here. We're very fair. We don't beg.
Yeah. Okay, look.
We only read facts. We only do facts.
Yep.
Hold up. As far as Sonia is concerned, we just like in January of this year. Where is Sonia right now?
No, Sonia was on the thing talking on September 3rd. I mean September 23rd, 18th? What day was it?
It was September. It was September 2023.
Yeah. So You didn't listen to the last phone calls. You got to go over there to phone calls and you hear the last one.
Okay, and where is she now?
Ma'am, you and that freaking phone. Do you hear her thing sound so muffled? Look at it. She sound like she in a tube.
Who, me?
No,
Oh,
I said what I said. She on a tube. She need a new battery for her headphone.
but y'all have given me something to think about just the justice system, and regardless if someone is right or wrong, guilty or not guilty, we got to think about ourselves and our children, that we're all due process and a speedy trial.
That is so right. That is so. But can I ask y'all a question now? This is a very good question. Why is it that we, as people of color, why do we always see our brothers and sisters as guilty when if a Caucasian person go through the same thing, their people swear they're innocent? But no, we want to put ours underneath the jail and let them rot and all this kind of stuff without proof. Why? Can I answer that question, please?
I could personally answer that question. I can personally answer that question from the fact that from the beginning, us here in America, whether we were brought here or indigenous to here, we have been so-called brainwashed to live like they live. And when you do what they do, they have been conditioned to hate against us and conditioned us to hate against each other. It's just like on black crime. Us shooting at each other or whatever, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They done shot us, they done hung us, they done killed us, and they conditioned us to do the same. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying in this whole situation of this lie. Like, let's not condemn Mr. Ernest Williams because we don't know, because he still due process. But what I'm saying is he's not getting that at this point. So there's an injustice being done against him regardless of what he has done. He's being violated at this point. And that's what happens to us. That's how we do each other like that. White folks do us like that, and we think we're supposed to do what they do. We're supposed to think we're supposed to have long hair, long flowy hair. That's why we got weed. We're supposed to have eyelashes. We ain't gonna talk about what they are from indigenous prostitutes, but anyway, we ain't gonna go there. But all of that, we think we supposed to do, and even myself, I'm gonna tell you to myself, coming from the background I come from, even with insurance, I always say, if you want to live like white folks, insure everything. Do what white folks do. Insure everything. Girl, I got 2 cars on my insurance, home insurance and everything. For the first time in my life, I had an insurance agent call me and say, Mrs., would you like personal protection insurance? And I was like, what is that? He was like, well, it's your wedding rings and your computers, your phones, everything. And I'm like, hold up. I got everything I thought I had insured with State Farm. And he was like, no, we got extra insurance. And I'm like, why is it extra? Because you can have $12,000 on per se insurance with no deductible because you have a bundle with us. And I was like, wow. I was like, black folks can't hear about this. Like, you just got a whole non-deductible. And I told my husband, I was like, baby, I think we're rich now. They trust us with no deductible insurance. I swear to God, I told my husband that. I was like, we rich now.
Well, I
They
can't
trust
believe
us
I
with
have
Oh,
no
not.
wait, I gotta say
deductible.
hi to my Mustafa. Mustafa, what's up? That's Mustafa's
I was
name.
like, I swear to y'all, I was like, what? Like, and then look, I questioned him. I was like, well, my husband's wedding ring is 6,000. Mine's about 4,500. He was like, well, ma'am, if everything is not over 12,500, we don't have to get appraisals. I was like, okay. And I'm walking in the park doing my exercises while he calling me, living a carefree, peaceful life. And he says, well, as long as we don't have to do appraisals or anything under 12,500, it's what you say it is. I was like, what you mean is what I say it is? He said, ma'am,
Hint, hint.
you don't have to have, as long as we don't have to appraise it under 12,000. I was like, well, we ain't got no um receipts from our wedding rings or our personal possessions, because I got things in my house 10, 12 years old, like TVs and everything. Like I got stuff along, you know how you buy stuff and it's good and it's good. I don't buy a new TV unless it blow up, okay? That part. He says you can have 12,500 of insurance with no deductible under your State Farm insurance. If you lose it, someone steals it, or whatever. When I tell you the devil worked over in my mind, I had to call this man. The devil worked so hard on my mind. I had to text that man back and say, my husband and I will not be adding this insurance to our policy. Because if I get creative with y'all part of this insurance, I'm going to jail if y'all catch me. Because that's too easy. That's too easy to insure $12,000 of wedding rings or anything and say I lost it and get $12,000. I was like, black people can't hear about this type of insurance, but black people don't hear about this type of insurance unless, this is what people don't know, because I've been in the insurance industry on the real estate side forever, since the 1990s. You don't even get introduced this type of insurance unless for years and years and years and years you don't have any claims. You can't have no car accidents. You can't have no theft incidents. You can't have no fires. You can't have any of this. This type of personal insurance with no deductible comes with no claims. There's a thing called insurance credit that people don't know about. I was licensed with the Texas Department of Insurance. This is some real thing. This is a real thing. And a lot of people do not know this. And I was like, oh my God. Like I can literally say our wedding rings is worth $12,000 right up under the mark. We go on vacation and the maid took our rings. I don't know. And just get $12,000 cash.
Yeah, but you've done that stuff. You can't do that.
No, CJ can't do that because I know personally that the Most High Creator runs and controls everything. And I'm not taking any loss up under him. I have to be honest. That's why I told you I had to tell the insurance guy, nah, me and my husband ain't doing that. And we not doing none of that because you pay for everything. I have lived enough time on this life, in this
But
lifetime,
you ain't got
to
to tell them that thing is. You could just tell them the price of your thing. What you don't have to get the 12,000.
I don't have to get the 12,000 because the only reason why I was offered this insurance because I have both of our vehicles full coverage under this insurance and we have our renter's insurance. And I asked him that. I was like, why is this insurance necessary? I was like, what if we have a fire and all of my stuff is already covered under the insurance. He was like, well, your rental insurance has a deductible. This insurance doesn't have a deductible. And that was the beauty of that insurance. But in my old ghetto mind, the beauty of the insurance, I could say any damn thing with no deductible and get some change. But my spiritual mind will not allow me to do that, because the change I'm gonna get, I'm gonna lose in the end. It's that whole spiritual karma part. I ain't gonna go there because that's a high level of living. That part. You can't, within the Most High, you can't get away with certain things. You know, He allows us certain things once we repent and we grow and mature. But within the Most High, I have learned, and I'm not going to say this is for everyone or everyone that believes. I'm just telling you my belief. Within the Most High, He holds us accountable for when we know. And like one of my older aunties used to tell me, baby, when you know that you know that you know that you know, game over. You can't play no games with him. It's easy for me to get that insurance with no deductible and wait 3 or 4 months and claim and get me a free $12,000 cash. Free. Because I paid for the insurance for a few months. $18 a month. I ain't finna play them games with the Most High. You think I'm playing them games with the Most High and I can go outside and get hit by a truck and get killed? Or being paralyzed or in the wheelchair?
I'm about to
People
go
don't.
to bed, y'all. We got our conversations all over the place.
Yeah,
No,
because
it's
I was
not.
going to answer the question. Yeah, let me answer the question about why we tell it on each other like that.
Yeah.
I think that comes from the way they used to pit us against each other and the way they used to take our families away from each other. And so I really feel like that our family unit has never really came together like it's supposed to. And so when someone in our community do something and we have family members that we know that may be guilty of some of the same sins, we automatically think that they're guilty. We don't want to give, we don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt or anything because we just conditioned to be against each other. And that's really all I don't have anything else to say. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go to bed because it is 1 o'clock for you.
Wow. Well, CJ, thank you for coming up. I'm about to go to bed, y'all, too. CJ, you're muted.
Oh shit. Okay,
Okay, go
here I am.
ahead. CJ, lead us in prayer so we can go to bed.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Dear Heavenly Father, which art in heaven, I pray that we can all eventually have the mind that you wanted us to have within you. I pray that we can learn to love one another and forgive one another at all costs. And that we all can lay down tonight in beautiful sleep. In the Most High name, in Yeshua's name, amen.
Amen. Wow, that's a big difference from the person I was going crazy a few minutes ago. Let me stop.
I'm still the Most High, baby. Come on now. I'm still the Most High, baby. That's who I am.
Yeah, didn't seem like it was two different people talking. She was so nice and calm and just
I was talking to
peaceful.
God. I wasn't talking to y'all. I wasn't talking to y'all. I was talking to God.
Yeah,
For
you see the
us.
difference the way she talked to us?
You did switch up to a real nice girl.
I was talking to God. I was not talking to y'all.
All right, y'all. Good
So
night.
now you see how sweet I pray.
She do. I was like, wait a minute, who's that?
Well,
That part.
don't forget your mission, which you're supposed to work on.
Look.
He didn't ask me to talk to y'all like I talked to him.
All right, guys. Good night. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up in the morning.
Thanks for having us, Sylvia. Thanks for
All
showing up
right.
with us.
Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about Nesto tomorrow.
Good night, y'all.
Amen. Good night, guys.
Good night, DJ. Good
Here's
night.
our church music. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.